little bit today. It's just past 11, so we're about to leave the cabin, go grab some food, some coffee, and maybe just hang around the ship. It's, I think, a little too hot for us today to be out at a pool or on the top deck. So we're gonna spend the day probably in and around the ship. So come with us for our last sea day of this sailing, and then tomorrow we arrive in Port Canaveral. It's a lot windier today. The waves are a lot bigger as well. So I think maybe spending the day inside the ship is our best bet.
We're eating somewhere that we actually have never ate on Icon or Star. This is Base Camp. It's all included. It's like chicken fingers, tater tots, pretzels,
Hot dogs, hamburgers.
I think have had pretzels here before, but we never had like a meal.
This is our breakfast slash lunch.
Okay, let's continue this food tour. Base Camp was a good, like, light snack. I really like the tater tots and I really like the pretzels. Chicken was okay, but I have heard good things about the burger. We'll have to try that another day.
Yeah, we didn't have that. But it's a great option if you're at Thrill Island for the day. You don't want to have to dry off and go find somewhere else to eat. It's quick and easy, convenient, so very good option. But now we are at Surfside, which is another neighborhood where if you don't want to leave for the day, you have the kids with you. There's a lot of different options here. So there's this Surfside Eatery. We're actually gonna skip that right now. It looks like it's closed actually. That's like the kids buffet.
Yeah, like a mini windjammer.
Yeah, so we're headed to Surfside Bites, and they have really good popcorn chicken.
Bad. We're hanging out at probably one of the most underrated locations on board, and we actually just always forget it exists. It's new for the Icon class. It's actually outside of 1400 on the jogging track. There's like cute little chairs, and it's just, you're really close to the water because we're on deck 5 here, and it's beautiful. Nice breeze. We're finishing up our coffee, and today we are taking it easy. It is the last day of our cruise, but we start our next cruise tomorrow, so we need to be fully awake, ready for a brand new cruise. So
we're just kind of reflecting on the past few days. It has been so much fun. We're also reflecting on our first cruise on Star of the Seas and kind of comparing them. So it's just been such like a full circle moment to be on Star of the Seas again and meeting so many more people on this ship. So I think we've both agreed that this may be our favorite ship that we've ever sailed on. Just the energy.
I agree.
Just we love it all.
And we're making incredible memories, and it's been great. But let's just say we are extremely happy we have one more cruise on board. We are not ready to leave.
Gotten our juices and came back to the cabin, and this little snail is waiting for us. And then we also did get steps for our departure tomorrow, but since we are staying on board, it's different steps than normal. So we're gonna read through this, but yeah, our first back-to-back on the same ship.
Yeah, we've done back-to-backs, but we've gone off and gone on a different ship. So this is interesting. Yeah, it's quite detailed, but we'll also show you tomorrow. We'll make a vlog tomorrow, embarkation day / turnaround day, and show you everything that we have to do.
Yes.
We're gonna enjoy our juice, chill in the room for a bit.
Enjoy the balcony as well.
Enjoy the balcony, yeah. What a perfect, relaxing morning. It's only 2:30 though. We're heading up to eat lunch at the Windjammer. Fun. Okay, I originally wanted Park Cafe just because we haven't been there yet, but Jill said she felt like Windjammer, and honestly, I think she made the right decision. This is the live station stir fry. This looks incredible, and they had really good fruit. It's not every day that you see dragon fruit at the Windjammer, but and this is Jill's.
I'm pretty much done my salad already.
Salad.
Chicken curry, dragon fruit, pineapple.
Yeah.
So many options. Alright, we really don't know what to do with all of this time we have on our hands, so we're just wandering around the ship. We've come to, of course, another one of our favorite spots that we've mentioned before, the Aquadome and the Overlook, and
Look what they're getting ready for. I don't know if you can see.
yes.
So there is a naming ceremony tomorrow. We are on board for that sailing, but
highly doubt
we're not gonna be invited.
Yeah, we're not gonna have an invite to that, which is totally fine, but pretty cool that they're
Very cool.
rehearsing for the naming ceremony where there's gonna be so many executives. It's gonna be a huge event hosted here in the Aquadome. I believe it's tomorrow night at 7:30, and it's black tie formal attire, so everyone's around the ship is gonna be super dressed up.
And I'm sure we can, well, on Icon or even Utopia's naming ceremony, you could live stream it from your cabin. So we might just do that.
Yeah, maybe we will watch it from the comfort of our cabin. I feel like all we've done today is eat, so we're gonna continue our little food tour. We have not yet tried the empanadas here, so I think we want to try one of each. They look delicious.
And the food tour is continuing. This is our first time having the empanadas here. One is spinach and cheese and one is chicken.
Yes.
And then obviously we're in here, so we had to get a crate. These are like half the size, so it's actually perfect size.
We're gonna split.
We're gonna split. Doing something we don't usually actually ever do. We're gonna go to the Windjammer for dinner. We did take a look at the menu, and it's not our favorite tonight. So we're gonna go see what the Windjammer has. It'll also be a cooker dinner, which is actually, this main dining room has been super
So quick.
But Windjammer will be even quicker because we do have a 2-hour show, which is Back to the Future tonight, which we did not see on our first sailing.
Looks like it's actually quite busy here in the Windjammer. I guess this is a lot of people's option for the last night. Ooh, and it's flavors of India tonight, right? So like curry and butter chicken. So it is very busy. I guess on the last night, a lot of people don't feel like spending some time in the main dining room, so they just go for the quicker, easier option. Us included.
Tonight is also Caribbean attire, which we didn't really do, but you'll see a lot of Caribbean clothing out.
That is correct. I'm definitely not going to claim that this is the healthiest meal that I've eaten on board. I got a lot of different Indian food, as well as this is a marinated tomato, some garlic bread, and then beef short ribs. So looks delicious, but not a whole lot of vegetables here. We were gonna try and skip dessert, but I think we might have to split one of these chocolate chip cookies.
Also, don't do what I'm doing. This is probably frowned upon.
We should have a plate.
I'm not dirtying a plate.
Is it soft?
Sorry.
We are doing our nightly after dinner walk because we always eat too much, and we've made it out to the back of the ship around Hideaway area, so I'll show you the view. The wake is just like, it's the best view. And if you want the best view, come up the water slide stairs and you have more height, and you can even keep going. This is quite the workout after dinner.
And then, to get down, you ride the slide.
Oh, Rach, we're gonna have a nice sunset from up here. The sun is setting very quickly. Here we go. Look at that view. Little tip, while everyone else is at dinner or shows, if you wanted to stay out in Thrill Island a little later, there's like nobody doing the slide, so you could get right on. And then mini golf as well, it's not too busy. The outer decks are just really quiet right now.
It's also very beautiful, the sun setting.
Hi.
Yeah, the sun's setting, and it's a great time for pictures, and it's not as hot as it has been. So.
A beautiful time of the evening. And they also have rock climbing open. There's so many activities still to do at this time of night. It's nearly 8 o'clock, so keep that in mind. If you have a busy day, you can always do activities later in the evening. And there's the beautiful sunset. Last sunset of the cruise before we reach Port Canaveral in the morning. And continuing our nightly walk before we head to the show. Since we're at the back of the ship right now, we have to go to the front anyways. We are walking through Central Park. We may even get some professional photos done because being Diamond members, you do get 1 free photo each. And we haven't taken advantage of that yet. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now. We are back at the Trellis Bar. Rachel has ordered an Esma. It's an espresso martini. Yeah, they're very good at the Trellis Bar. So we're here, and then we're heading to the Royal Theatre. Okay. It looks already very busy in here.
Oh my goodness, we're half an hour early.
I know. Apparently it's that good of a show that people want good seats. I'm fine if we just sit like up here on the right. I mean, more center would maybe be good, but... Or do you want to come in here? Or a little closer? So unfortunately no photography or videography of the show, so we will update you when it's finished in 2 hours and 20 minutes, because we're still about 30 minutes from the show start. We've just come back to the cabin after watching Back to the Future, the musical, which we will talk about in just a moment, but this is the gift for tonight. We each got a certificate for saying that we sailed on the first sailing of Star of the Seas, as well as 1 photo of the ship. So it looks like a drone photo. Pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Much easier to pack.
Yes.
Some of the gifts are like quite large. So.
It's not a towel or pickleball paddles, so
or a backpack.
We'll be able to pack it to get home.
This is good. Came back quickly, had to finish up my hair. We're going to head down to go meet some friends, probably at 1400, our favorite bar. But that show, oh my gosh.
Yeah. It was like a movie, like an hour and 50 minutes of
felt like
watching a movie.
I was in a movie. I actually
Yes.
at one point felt like I was at like Universal Studios. It was the most amazing special effects I have ever seen. I was engaged the entire time. By far my favorite production show. If you are on Star of the Seas, you have to go see it.
And we definitely recommend getting reservations for it because the show is very, very busy.
And we went a half an hour early. We got great seats a half an hour early, but it's definitely worth waiting. Could not recommend more. That might be my new favorite show on board. I say that after every show. But
I think it's tied with Mamma Mia for me. I love Mamma Mia on the other Oasis class ships.
But these effects, I don't know how they will ever top that. That was amazing. But
let's head over to the cabin.
You'll have to go see it for yourself to really fully understand because we're not allowed to tape. But we're gone. Let's go finish off this cruise.
I know it's the last night with some of our friends on this sailing.
And some are repeating with us, which is nice.
So it's our final night here on board the 4-night very first sailing of Star of the Seas. And tomorrow begins another 3-night cruise, and they are setting up the balloons for the midnight balloon drop. So we'll get to see that tomorrow because luckily we are staying on for that sailing as well. We came to Dueling Pianos after 1400, and of course it's packed again tonight. Clearly we didn't take our own advice to cut here early for some seats. Well, we decided to come to the music hall and it's empty. Eating some vegetables. Something different than Sorrento's tonight. And I got a tomato and mozzarella salad. Looks delicious.
The club was really tame. This tends to happen on the last night. People are tired, people are packed up, so we're also calling it an early one. We have to go pack up a bit, and then we're getting off to get back on tomorrow morning.
I think it's a semi-early morning. We have to be ready for 8:30.
8:45 in
8:45.
the dining room, I think. But
Okay.
we'll end this vlog in the morning when we're packing up. So.
See you tomorrow. Okay, so we are all packed up. It's just about 8 o'clock, which we do have to be out of our cabin at 8. And our stateroom attendant is going to change all of our luggage from this cabin to our next cabin. So super easy for us. We thank her for moving all of that for us for back-to-back sailings that you do have to change your cabin. So we're gonna head out, go grab some breakfast and coffee before we have to meet everybody else that's doing the back-to-back, and then disembark, check in, and re-embark. So we'll show you the whole process. Hopefully it's not too long, but we are saying goodbye to this beautiful cabin. This is the first disembarkation day that I'm not in tears. We're staying on board and we can't be happier about it. Okay, so now we're headed to the dining room to meet up with all of the other back-to-backers.
Bye, Pearl. We'll see you in hopefully 15 minutes.
Yeah, we'll see how
It's gonna
long,
be like an hour.
how long this process takes us. So we have to go to the dining room on deck 5 to recheck in. Yes.
You're going to get your new cabin key at the desk and have a seat.
Thank you. So they have our new keys already here. So the dining room is packed. There's so many people doing back-to-backs, but they also do offer some refreshments here while you're waiting. So it's currently 9:40 and we are lining up to go through immigration and customs, and then we will be right back on the ship. So 9:40, let's see what time we're back on the ship. So there's over 500 people actually doing a back-to-back on this sailing. So that is why the promenade is so busy right now. All other guests disembarking today have already gotten off, so we're some of the last guests to get off and then right back on. Here we go.
I had to give up our seat pass cards, and I usually collect them.
They took them, but they said we can get them back at guest services after, like when we get back on the ship. So. It says we missed you already, but we're only going to be off for like 5 minutes and we'll be right back on. Don't miss us too much.
Until your next adventure.
Our next adventure starts in 5 minutes.
So I see a whole bunch of people waiting outside the terminal. So they're ready to embark.
Yes.
So we have to get back on.
And then it's their turn. Okay, we're just about to go through customs. It's 10 o'clock and we are actually going to end this vlog here so that we can start our new embarkation vlog in about 2 minutes. So if you're interested, make sure that you like and subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss those future Star of the Seas vlogs. And until next time, we will see you on the sea.